Your Christmas show live. Hey, here we go. Here we go. So, hey, it's your girl Linda Scott with
Barry Barnes.
and we're here to bring you some exciting information about your holiday. No, wait a minute, not your holiday. It's our holiday. Whose holiday?
It's everybody's holiday.
It's everybody's holiday.
What the proper attire looks like and what the word gala really means. You know, we gala black tie. What does that really? Because everybody's confused all the time. It's like, what does that mean?
Exactly.
It means that you can't look tacky.
Can't look tacky.
That's what it means.
Either
That's
one
all
of those. Yeah, I don't care how you look at it. You can't be tacky at all. So we're gonna go through. Hey, what did you do over the last couple of days? I know I saw you somewhere.
Well, we happened to be at a gala that was super fun. And this is that season. This is the season of gala and Christmas parties. And it's very important that we understand what it takes and what it is to dress accordingly for your gala piece. Okay,
Exactly.
so we want to give homage to
Dozell Bonner. And in his absence, we are here to just give you a little fun, brighten up a little bit. But whatever you do, I need you to stop and keep him in your prayers.
please.
Don't stop it. He will be returning really, really soon because he's only going to allow us to be here one time. One time. He said one time, and
That's all you got.
We're not going to be here. But we do appreciate him. We honor him, and we thank God for him allowing us to be a part of his podcast.
Yeah, and look for him January 5th.
January
He'll be
5th.
back loving on you as you love back on him.
him.
So,
Absolutely.
again, please keep him in your prayers.
Prayers. Yes. So, with all that being said, Big, we got you. Now, Barry. Christmas season has come to us. Christmas parties, Christmas galas, Christmas black tie, Christmas everything. The holiday season is here. How do we get started? What do we wear? I saw a black tie. So what that means?
That means formal attire. And let's be clear. Cocktail attire is a step away from formal attire.
Exactly.
It's just more of a casual formal wear. So instead of wearing up to the floor gown, which is totally formal, you're going to have a cocktail dress that might be beaded and appropriate shoes, appropriate hairstyle, appropriate makeup, of course. So those are the little difference. And for men, it's slightly different. So there's a dinner jacket that can be considered as after 5, as well as black tie.
Okay, now you're confusing me. So cocktail, is it a short dress or can I wear a long dress?
Now, cocktail is more of a faster moving event. So you're going to do more of a short or knee length, right?
Okay,
but a little bit more than your basic wear.
Okay.
So it's going to be a little dress or pantsuit that has some bling to it and some interest. You're not going to the office. You're going into a little mixer, if you will. So that whole look is very important. So we want to make sure that we do know the difference. And we're going to talk heavily about that tonight. But we have a special guest with us today, don't we?
We do. And she's one of our favorites. And I am Shahidah. And her other brand is She's Pretty for a Dark-Skinned Girl. She's all of this. So she's going to come on with us and we're going to talk about a lot of things. Confidence. Are you what? Are you born with it? Are you learning how to receive it? So all of this we're going to be talking about, and we want you to join in the conversation. Don't sit there and go, oh, I wonder.
Right.
Ask the questions so that we could answer them for you.
Because the beauty of what she's going to elevate us on and educate us on is what it really takes to brand yourself and what that means moving forward. Because it all ties in with happy hour / cocktail hour / gala.
Right.
What's appropriate beyond the fashion and what is your presentation all about?
So let me ask this question as well. Do it has anything with how you enter into the building, how you exit it? out the building? What about getting into a car? How do we get out of a car for these different occasions? All of those come about with that gala, huh?
Well, now and for me, it's even beyond. It's period. Those are the basic things you
Mm,
should know. And one
exactly.
of the things that I love about her, she's able to let us know how you do just
Just
that. How
those
do you
things.
do walk into a room? Because you want to make sure that you make an
And
impact walking
that's
into a
right,
room,
exactly.
and your confidence level has to be here.
Exactly.
Which is very important. So Shakita is going to really bring us to that place where we get a true knowledge of what it
What it
takes
takes
for us
to
to brand through self branding.
exactly. Exactly. So if our producer will go ahead and bring in Shahida. Hey
Hey,
girl, how are
Hey y'all,
you?
hey.
you're pretty.
Thank
For
you, Barry.
thank
Thank
you
you.
Ah,
for being my daughter.
I know.
okay, whatever she can get.
You
Okay.
gotta know, baby. That's my second mama, baby.
Okay, but she didn't know it. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yes, yes.
So
So,
you okay, I did. So you go so.
no, you go, sir.
Okay, so
Okay,
listen, sugar, 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 with your beautiful self.
beautiful.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
are talking about branding and confidence and all of these things that go in there. How could you help assist our viewers on let's go with the confidence first.
Okay.
Really,
Well,
more than that. Give us a little background on
On
who you
her.
are and what you do.
That everybody
oh,
know that's my child. So now you're absolutely right. You're right. I'm sorry.
all right. Okay. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I am Shahida. I am an image consultant, a branding development specialist, and I also do speaking engagements as well as coaching. I have a business called IAS Image Consulting, where I assist with professionals, individuals, business owners, and organizations now, where I help make sure your brand is in alignment with what you do. So, with that said, I speak to, I help with executive presence with, professionals who want to elevate themselves, as well as the average person who just may not know how to elevate themselves. And, so that's what I do. I help them with their closet. I help with just give them an elevated look. I'm not trying to change who a person is, but I help build their confidence first, and then we put them in the clothing.
Okay,
Okay.
good, good,
So
good.
that sounds I need to see her after all of this is
Yeah,
over.
yeah, yeah, you
But
do.
the thing
Please.
of it is and I know you on the modeling side. Or I know you
Yes,
period. But
yes,
on the
yes.
modeling side, do you bring the model up that you are into creating or enhancing the next person?
Yes, absolutely. So, what I decided to do with my business, I actually used my model journey from me being on the runway, instilling confidence in myself, my model sisters as well. And I used that. And as well as I worked in the corporate America for a while. So, I saw a gap in between that people needed to learn how to have some kind of presence about themselves. So, I
Right.
saw that gap, and when I saw the gap, whether if it was for elegance, whether if it's everyday look, they just had a gap. People don't care how they look. They start coming to work with their hair uncombed, clothes wrinkled, and it messes up who you work for. It messes up the branding of who you work for, whether if it's yourself or if it's for a different agency. So I saw that gap, and so I entwined my fashion sense from the things I've learned in the fashion industry, as well as the things I know in the corporate America. And so I use that, and I people always like, oh, Shahida, you model, da 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 da. So yes, I do. I have. The last place I have been was Milan. I modeled in Milan Fashion Week. I've done New York Fashion Week as well. And so now I still model, but I model, a very selective now.
Oh, so I didn't hear her say us. The 1426
She didn't
Fashion
say
Week,
it.
she didn't
Yes,
say.
I started with I am a LS 1426 baby. So that's how I started. Miss Linda is my model mom. She told me long time ago, baby, it's either go hard or go home. So I chose to go hard. So that's how I
Oh,
did.
good. So
Good.
Yeah.
tell me what that choosing mechanism is. How does that work? How do you take, let's just say, Joe Blow, average guy or girl on the street, and she's coming to you looking for a new look or a new way to present? What are 5 key things that you would give her or him to get them on their journey to being that much better?
Well, first off, what I do is I usually start with a person's insecurities. We
Mhm.
all have insecurities, but I challenge you to face your insecurities. Whether if it's physical, sometimes people have it's dealing with their image. Sometimes it may be their image, the skin complexion. It may just be one little thing that nobody's even paying attention to. So we focus on your image. I mean your insecurities. And then so I work with that person and I help work with them to build their confidence. So it takes self confidence and reassurance of who you are in order to be able to wear anything, elevate yourself or anything. Because I can place you in a fire red dress, but if you hate the color red, well, let's see why you hate the color red. It may not be red. It could be, they have so many different shades of red that you can wear. Some
Right.
people don't like the color pink. Why? I had one, for example, I'm gonna get to the other two, but I had one example. I was speaking at a engagement one night and a young lady told me she hated the color pink. Well, she was fair skinned and she said she looked like a pig. And I said, now girl, you know you don't look like no pig. But
Right.
her skin was pink, like, she was fair skinned. And she was like, I hate the color pink. And I say, it's not the color pink. It's the color, the tone of pink that you're wearing. Let's
Yeah.
try another. So I put her I told her to just go home and try. She did. And like maybe 6 months or a year later, I was speaking somewhere else and she came and she said, you know what? I started wearing a different shade of pink and I wear pink all the time now. So it was the thing of her insecurity. She had insecurities because she was teased, right? So then I just talked to her about like, hey, what shades, is your problem? What shades of pink? It might be the pink that you was wearing, child. It wasn't pink, it was just a pink that wasn't for you. So with that, the second thing, the first thing is the challenging insecurities. Two is I start building up your confidence. Once we start building your confidence, then we start looking at what your body look like. Let's
Right.
see. People. I run through a lot of clients that say, "Oh, well, when I'm gonna lose this weight, child, let's
Never.
be real.
Never.
Let,
Never.
When
let's
I lose
dress
this weight, I'm gonna
The
put
our
body
this."
that you
have.
have. That's it. Dress the body that
Yes.
you have.
So I tell them, I say, let's use what you have. I say, where
Yeah.
you at now? That's how we're going to work on it now. And then I go deeper. I take a deeper dive and I go into undergarments. And then let's do
Right.
that. Let's find the right bra. Let's find the right shapewear, and then let's go and build you up to what style that you want to do.
Well,
So
the
I tell
first thing we
people,
have to do, Shahida,
mhm,
and doing that is we have to invest. You have to use that key because
yes,
if I don't invest in my undergarments and the things before I put or after I put on the armor garments is your key. That
yes,
that is your key. But you already know this. But this is things that we need to
And more than key, I think the key word here, and I love this, is the investment.
investment
You've got to invest
in
in you.
yourself. In yourself.
yes,
You've got
yes,
Yeah.
to you've got to spend that money on your
Yeah.
presentation,
Exactly.
which will carry us to your next
Exactly.
level. What else would you encourage somebody to do if they come to
Can-
you?
So investment, I was push that up to number one because investment financially, yes, you have to invest in yourself in order to elevate yourself. So it's not just financially, it's mentally too.
Exactly.
So and then you go into the other things that I mentioned. So
Right.
Barry, I don't know if I got 5 off the top of my head, but I take a deeper dive with people. I take a deeper dive, but investing is number one. You have to know how to invest in yourself, and
Right.
then you go into, we challenging those insecurities mentally. So that's still investing because you have to
Right.
do that homework. See what is it that you don't like about
And what
yourself and what's
do?
stopping you from elevating yourself. So a lot of times people be like, "Oh, I can't wear that." Why?
Right.
Man,
Because
but
for one, they never tried it on. That was the
Yes.
first. And when they did try on something, again, I didn't have my investment piece, which was my undergarments. So
Yes.
that immediately said, oh, no, this don't work for me. But
Yes.
it does if you went to
Does.
investment number one.
Right.
That
And
was it.
so
Yes.
you covered investment, you covered
Mhm.
insecurity,
Security.
you covered color and style.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
that's three so far.
Yes.
Give me two more things that you would
You
sort
gonna
of
push that 5, huh? You
yeah,
gonna push
Yeah.
that 5.
because our viewers need to know what it is that it really takes, and they need to know the importance of what it takes to understand
Understand.
they need a you in their life.
Right.
You know, they need somebody who's going to guide them through these so many steps to get them to that place where they're ultimately comfortable with self. So, what would be
Right.
two other things that you
So
would encourage?
the next thing, I would encourage is to be open minded.
Mhm.
I run across some people who are afraid to invest in themselves. They be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it," but they never do.
Right.
But once they do it, they enjoy it. They enjoy seeing themselves in a new light. So learning how to be open minded, that would be the challenge that a lot of them do, because they feel they set in their ways. They know what colors and shades they wear. They know their body type, which they don't. A lot of times they do not know their
Yes,
body type.
that's
They
where I was
don't
going. That's
know.
where I was hoping your fourth one was the body
Yeah.
type. Oh,
Yes. Yeah. So that's they don't you have to learn. You have to learn or be willing to learn, and you have to be willing
yes,
to invest.
And
And
that's what I'm doing
investing.
with being open minded, like you
right.
said.
Yes, yes, and a lot of things. To wrap it up for that part, a lot of times it's just learning to, once you be open and see yourself in a different limelight, and then you just be like, okay. So then you begin to feel good about yourself. So once
Mhm.
you look good, I tell people, once you look good and feel good, you gonna do good. You gonna produce better. You
That's
gonna
Absolutely.
it.
show up
Right.
in any
Absolutely.
room. Right. You're
Right.
going to show up in any room with that confidence. And confidence is a feeling. Let's
It
talk
is.
about it. Confidence is a feeling for
Right.
yourself. It's feeling for yourself. It's not for nobody else. You got to feel confident for yourself. But once you feel confident for yourself, you
Yes.
begin to show up for you. And once you show up for you,
Exactly.
people going to notice you.
And the
That's it.
beauty of confidence is, I hear people all the time. I do a class. There's no class in confidence. We all come with confidence. What our job is sometimes is
It's
just
just
to pull that out
out.
of you,
Pull
because
it
it's
out.
in there. And
Right.
once you and all we can do for you is give you tools for your toolkit to increase your confidence level. I
Yeah.
mean, everybody
Absolutely.
has confidence.
A part of the confidence is the practice.
Yeah, that's
So
you ain't know I know.
oh my God, he didn't know I knew.
I
But
knew it. I
anyway,
knew it.
listen, when we
Baby.
practice what we think in our head, and the mirror is your best friend.
Your best friend.
Yeah.
And then you are your best friend.
Mhm.
Because
Mhm.
once you talk to you in the mirror, and you could look at you and go, okay, so Linda, those earrings don't go with you today. And then the next 5 minutes, you're changing your earrings to go, ooh, girl, that's it.
I got it. Mhm.
That's practice. You have to practice how to be you.
Yeah.
And once
And
you get that, go ahead.
And in addition to what you said, while you're in the mirror, I challenge people who have insecurity issues or have those issues to just start speaking affirmations to yourself in the
There
mirror.
you go.
Sometimes you might have to have that hard, ugly cry in that
Yeah.
mirror to release a lot of things,
Yeah.
but begin to speak positive in yourself. I remember Barry long time ago. I remember Barry said, you have to look, and in modeling, you have to know your angles
Right.
before, while you're in the mirror. So practice in that mirror. He always taught us to look in different angles to see what works for you, because you could be doing something and you just look, you just
Mhm.
did
But you
it.
when you're looking in the mirror, when they are looking in the mirror, they're looking in the mirror just straight on. So as Barry has taught you all, and we've taught as we possibly could, and I'm glad you received it. If you go into the mirror straight on and you slowly turn your head,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, girl, that's it. That's it. That's the side. That's where I want to be right there. Or you
Right.
turn and go to the other side. I don't like that side. I like this side. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to play with yourself, and again, that's a part of your practicing on how to be better with you.
With you.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it comes with a few things, but it can be done, and the average person can utilize an image consultant. A lot of people feel that they don't need a image consultant, and the challenge that I have faced in our community was the fact that people don't think they need somebody.
Correct.
It's like, oh, I don't have a business. Yeah, you don't have a business, but if you're wondering why you're being overlooked in the networking realm, if you're being overlooked for a higher position at your job, it could be one of the components for your image. And I'm gonna tell you this right quick: the ABCDs of image is your appearance, your behavior, which is your attitude,
Right.
your communication skills, how people perceive you and how people receive you. And then D is your digital footprint. So once you have those components,
You said it.
that composes your image. So as an
that
image
would
consultant,
would be-
that's what we work with. People
Listen,
think I'm just a stylist. I'm like, no, I can style, but I'm not a stylist.
Right.
I am an image. I work with your entire brand.
right.
Exactly.
Because that's the secret. You have to work with inside outside. You got to make sure that inside is right to make sure that outside is perfect.
Absolutely.
And people get confused
because that's what we do.
And anybody can dress somebody.
Exactly.
Anybody. But if you don't have the inside together, that outside is
it don't matter.
Yeah.
No less.
Okay.
Yes.
It don't
I
matter.
tell people you could be beautiful on the outside with an ugly attitude and you get nowhere. Nowhere.
Because all people remember is that girl, that ugly girl in Gucci.
Exactly.
Okay, that's what they remember. They remember what you wore and that you were ugly.
With that too tight a dress on with her rolls popping out.
Hold on,
okay,
that ain't right.
I said it. Yeah.
That is so true.
That's what it is.
You can never say enough about cleansing the inside of a person.
No.
People just do not either don't want to accept it, just didn't know they needed to accept it, but it just don't get the pretty girl. And I always said, oh, you are such a pretty girl, but I need you to go home to your mama or your boyfriend because you can't do it here.
Yeah, you can't do it here.
Around the room, there are a lot of beautiful women in here. So what makes you stand out is that inside that we see.
Yes. And so that's I know y'all was talking about like networking and the galas and going into different rooms and things like that. That kind of stuff matters. When you walk into a room, if you have the confidence and you feel good about yourself, you don't have to keep pulling on your dress and fixing your hair. That shows your insecurities right there. But if you walk in, what you say?
I said I just got lightheaded with you saying that because that's the most irritating thing in the world. And the other side to that, if you're pulling on your skirt, your dress, your blouse, your jacket, your pants, they don't fit.
They didn't fit.
And
they didn't fit when you left home. So how they gonna fit? You got going. They
didn't fit when you brought them.
Well, you bought them. Hello, somebody. And you know that. And that's where guess what, y'all? So that goes back to that insecure part. So you insecure. So guess what? You're not gonna speak. Let me tell you how deep that goes. So if you come in, you bought the dress too or the skirt too tight. You come into the gala or whatever, and you come there and you keep pulling and tagging on it, trying to fit something. But and guess what? When you do that, that's showing your insecurities, and then you're not going to want to speak to nobody. So you're going to be a little standoffish most of the time. You want to sit at the table, don't want to go speak to anybody. And then people going to think, how do people receive you or perceive you? Oh, there she goes, So it goes into a whole domino effect. But once you feel good, you got your undergo. Baby, let me tell you, when I'm snatched, you ain't nothing you can tell me that day.
No, the only thing we can tell you is, girl, you look so fine.
What?
Girl, you look so fine.
And that's where my chest, it be really out because I be saying, oh, that's my baby right there. Look at her. That is it right there. If my producer would find a picture of Shahidah in a gold dress, I think you were in Paris.
Oh, in Milan, yeah.
Milan, okay, Milan. If my producer find that picture and put that picture up, and I'm gonna try not to smile so hard, but You killed it. You
Thank
killed
you.
it. And
Thank
I
you.
keep saying to all the models, and not just models, but women in general, if you just listen, take some notes, you can get to where you need to go.
Right, right.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
get there. Let me see.
That was in when we was in Milan. It's funny how all the things that I have learned throughout the years of modeling runway, all of that stuff came to fruition like when I was there. And that actual when I was on the runway, like Michael Kors, all those people were in the room when I walked that runway. And because it wasn't too many plus size. It,
Right.
No,
it
no.
wasn't too many at all. And
The other
so
one, it's a black one. It's a gold one. It's a gold
a
one.
gold dress.
Yes, a gold dress. Go ahead.
But when we was there, everything came to the front. And that image was literally it was supposed to be in Bazaar. The Bazaar magazine in Italy. Now
Yes.
I don't know if it made it because yeah, the people some of the people who were in over that magazine, they came to the designer afterwards and wanted us to be featured. And that's
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a big thing. So
So but it doesn't. It look. That's just they missed out, honey, because we know who you are, and when we
yeah,
see that picture, that is everything,
yeah.
everything. That you're plus size, and actually on Thursday, Friday night, this young lady asked me for the dress that I had on, which I said it's a two piece, and then she said, "Would you give it to me?" I said, "Where are you gonna put it?" Because I am a plus size model. I am not a standard girl. I said, I wear a size 16. She said, no, you don't. I said, girl, I just know how to wear my clothes to make them
You
look
just
right.
not
So
right.
that is it. So
Mhm.
it's what you gave to everybody. When I
Yes.
saw that dress, girl, I said, okay, hallelujah, Jesus, look at our children.
Mhm.
That's it. So it makes us proud.
Thank
It
you.
makes us proud because again, you take notes. Well, you've been taking notes from day one.
Yeah.
Let me say that to the world. She's been
Yes.
taking notes from day one. Shahida came in one time to a casting call with them roach killers on. I, I said, babe, where you going? What you gonna do? What I said to you, Shahida?
She said, "Where you going? You what you about to go kill some roaches? You walking like you stepping on about to go step on some roaches." And I was like, "Oh, I thought I was cute,
They were
baby." But look, say,
boys.
where you going?
They were two
Yeah,
boys.
there was two.
They
She
was
was definitely
wedges.
there was
Oh, so
it was wedges and I don't know how feet was
I
in them.
don't
I
know
don't know.
how I had them on, but I thought I was cute.
Yeah.
I
I
was
love going
yes,
to
no. I
in the
don't even
shoe.
think I.
The shoe.
I don't
It was
think I wore a wedge ever again in life. I
Yeah.
don't think I wore a wedge ever again in life. Yeah.
don't be afraid of the wedge.
Girl. I just, but because for one, for me, and it's only for me, because other designers and everybody else could tell you different. But
Yeah.
for a wedge, you walk like, what's that shark name?
Shark,
Shark,
baby shark.
baby shark. Yeah. So that's how you're walking. You don't, there's
You
no
don't
arch, there's
gracefully
no,
walk. You don't walk
yeah,
gracefully. Yeah.
not at all. Not at
Yeah.
all. And she was such a beautiful, not was, she
Thank
is
you.
such
Yeah.
a
Thank you.
beautiful person. And she walking like, what the devil is going on? Oh, it's your
Lord.
shoe, honey. It's your shoe. It's her shoe.
And,
So
and, and
I
so
just,
she told me I had to change them.
I did because for one, you could see them. You could see the inside of that person. And what I always say is, um, I can't I can't do you for a hobby because my time is
Mhm.
valuable, and I want you to think that your time is valuable as well. So it's you do well.
Thank you.
Yes, Toya, yes, that's it. Yes, I'm trying to get this gold dress going, girl.
She
Oh, all
found
right.
it.
Yeah,
She had to
yeah.
make sure I see it.
I want to make sure she know this is the one. Yes, this is it. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes. Go ahead on now. So
Thank you.
the tell the world about that look right there. Now let me tell you, I love that heart. I'm gonna buy me some teeth like that. I'm gonna buy some like, girl, you wore everything.
So
So
that
what was the experience for you? What was that like?
experience was phenomenal. I have it was just breathtaking. The venue from the venue all the way down to being able to grace that runway. I was wearing LMR, Love My Reality Boutique. She actually designed that, and she designed it, and she got everything manufactured herself, and she made that dress specifically for me. So it
Mm,
wasn't like, oh, you just put it in and she could fit it. No, she actually had to do the measurements, the even the bust area. She always looked, she was like, well, you got them, so you're gonna flaunt them. So I was like, Lord. So, but that dress actually flowed down the runway. It was like I felt like I was gliding
mm,
down the runway. Everything was the venue had a gold accents. If you could see the mirror in the background
yeah.
was gold. The chairs, all the accents was like a deep, rich Italian gold look. And so just for me to grace the when I was walking down the runway with that on, it just the gown, it had a trail. So we walked and it just flowed. And every time I walk, the dress actually because it had a high split, so it covered
Mhm.
each leg when I walk. So if
Nice.
in this capture, it was this the right leg, and then when I walk, it was just so gracefully. And when I was walking, y'all, I was like, oh my gosh, I am in Milan. I'm walking in Milan Fashion Week. All these years I've been thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get to Paris, I'm gonna get to this, I'm gonna get that. But baby, when I walked in Milan, I was like, wait a minute. And then
Yeah.
the thing about it is, behind the scenes, you saw so many, you know, smaller, small petite. I'm not gonna say petite, but just small,
Standard,
standard
standard,
size model.
standard.
Yes, standard size models, and they looking. They was looking because the group that I went with, that I modeled for, majority of us were women of color, and they had a lot of people had never seen us in one setting. They've seen black models, but they never seen us as a group of black models, and they
Mhm.
were so amazed. And we went to they have a galleria with the real Prada, the real Louis Vuitton, the real Gucci,
Right.
and we were in the middle of that galleria, and I know that I can't think of the name of it right now, but when we went there, all these people started surrounding us because they thought we was like these major celebrities. We was just going for a photo shoot, but they was like, oh my goodness. They was like, where are you from? Da 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 da. It was
Yeah.
people. And so they captured our um time for maybe an hour. We had so many people wanting to come and take pictures with us, but everything was like, it was great. It was a great experience. And I say, I thank you, Miss Linda, for like investing in me, because I had to start somewhere. And I tell people that was my investment. Miss Linda told me, baby, if you want a model, it's either gonna be a investment or expensive ass hobby.
Yeah.
And I chose it to be an investment. I invested in myself. And
Mm.
that's who I am today. Because when I started out, y'all, I didn't start out like, oh, she's so glammed up. I was a little country, and it's okay. It's
No,
okay.
it is. It is. It's about
I
growth.
started out, I was a little country, but it's all right. But I developed and I grow and I invested in myself. Like I just developed into the woman who I am, who you all see today. That
Right.
wasn't
Beautiful
Shahida
woman.
a few years ago. I always
Mhm.
carried myself with a certain meekness. I'm not
Mhm.
perfect. I got a little hood side in me too. But y'all, I promise you, I had to learn to invest in myself, learn what undergarments to wear. When I step out to any gala, I guarantee you I have my undergarments on. I make sure, like you was talking about how to sit into a car. I sit gracefully. I love carrying myself like a lady. Like
Oh,
I don't just
good.
get in the car. You know, when you get in the car, you sit first, and
Yeah.
then you allow your legs to come into the
You
in
sit,
the
Swing,
car.
you
yeah,
sit and
swing.
swing. There
That's
you
it.
go.
That's
Exactly.
it.
So
So,
knowing all of this,
mm,
Yeah,
and you've been on the runways of Milan. You've
New
done
York Fashion Week.
New York
yeah,
Fashion Week. You've graced many runways, and
right.
now you're doing branding and working with corporations as well as individual. What's
Yes.
next for you? What do you see yourself next?
I see myself developing my firm. I want a firm. Like as far as I'm working toward not just individuals, but I want to like in 26, I'm planning to um invest in more corporations, having more trainings and workshops for professional development workshops.
Yeah.
I have a youth enrichment program where people have a youth program. I'm not trying to recruit nobody kids. I come to you and I teach your kids how to carry themselves for interviews, just to have some kind of decency and pride, of self pride. And
Okay.
so I will be focusing on one-on-ones. I work with like coaching as well, and image coaching. And
Mhm.
then I have corporate engagements where I'm doing professional development trainings and workshops, and then I have the youth enrichment. So it's all a firm. It's all surrounding the power of image. How to increase your revenue through the power of image. And so
Okay.
if you just wanna upgrade yourself, you tired of looking the same way.
So it's the power. It's the power of image.
It's the
So
power.
yeah. So you're gonna fix this. Can you help?
Oh, child, I am not about to touch Barry Bonds. Not.
Oh, okay.
I am not about to touch not them
Why?
curls.
Listen.
He needs it. He needs it. Well, he should have it.
Okay, so let me ask this question. What could you give me from your experience that would heighten something about me? What could I do better or be better in as, as a professional? So if I was your client, Barry Barnes, what would you tell him and how would you handle him?
I would not. We gotta do this on camera.
Girl, listen, the man needs help.
All right.
So
I
he
would
only
not.
needs the
It
help.
would not. It would not be appearance. It would be behavior, attitude, tones. But that's who you are, though. I can't. You are who you are. I'm being real. You
That's what
asked me.
he needs. So
That's
you
what.
are,
Right,
yeah,
right.
that's what he
Because
needs.
Barry communicates very well. But
Right.
it's sometimes people, maybe you don't know them, the receiving part is a little challenging, but that's
You're
it.
right.
I
You're
would
right.
just say that, but at the end of the day, when it comes to Barry Bonds, you are who you are. Like, you are your brand. But if you asked me, so I told you, it would be behavior,
Okay.
like
Okay.
behavior.
So, but if you would have removed the Barry Bonds and just looked at this particular gentleman and said, okay, let me do what to
I would
enhance what?
it wouldn't be appearance, because Barry could dress down, baby, when he steps out. So that's what I say. Sometimes people think that your image is just appearance. Image is not just appearance. You have people who can dress good, and you have people who can carry themselves a certain way, but it might be something that will make you not receive the deal. And that's what the image part. So I would stick to what I said.
And
And
I
that's
Okay.
only
agree
because
with you.
I know Barry.
Well,
Okay.
no, let's be
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Mhm.
sometimes you're gonna bump into people that you do
Yes.
know as a professional. And one thing I need from you, which you just gave me, is for you to be blunt and honest, because
Mhm.
I know the monster that I can be, and I know that my tone could be a little too sharp, and I could be too
Yes.
blunt. But
Mhm.
if as a professional telling me, well, B, you need to really work on this area because you're going to scare people away, I need to hear that,
Okay.
and I need somebody strong enough to be able to say that to me
Yes.
without being intimidated by my power.
Okay.
Yes.
So listen, I
That's
appreciate
what it is. That's right.
everything that you just said to him, but we need to go into what took place on Friday night and the reason Bonner brought us in. So we have pictures of yourself and other people on things do and don'ts.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh,
So if whatever pick that my producer puts up, we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna be real, but we try not to show nobody face.
We tried our
Well,
best.
we tried.
Mhm.
So
ooh, I love this.
yeah, yeah. So go ahead, Madam Producer. Okay, this is Barry teaching the class. Okay, so
That was my etiquette
the
cat for the Jack and Jill.
Jill. Okay, so
Oh,
all
that's cute.
right, so we got that one. That's good. That's clean.
See how
Uh,
clean he is? Look how sharp he
yeah,
is.
yeah. Okay, I stood by him. Yeah, I had to embrace him and doing whatever. Okay, so that was really nice though.
And that was an exciting night.
Okay.
What is this? The Barry Show? I mean,
No, it's not the Barry Show. But anyway, so what are you doing here with this mannequin?
I'm doing a display, and so what was important for me is that we had this blouse that wasn't moving. So I put it on the display and it left that afternoon. So it's just a matter of what works best together and what
Yes.
works for the moment. And everybody doesn't realize that it's a time of year for everything.
Mhm.
And if you do the right season with the right look, it will move.
Okay.
Yes.
And
All right.
one great thing I want to say real quick. If you see white any time of the year and it turns you on and you try it on, buy
Buy
it
it.
because
Yeah.
you're going to need it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So what we got? Oh, I've seen them two people before. Okay. Hey, Linda. Hey,
I
Barry.
think I know them.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we just saying hi. Oh, and this is probably one of
My favorite. shot.
mine's too. Mine's too.
We're at a model call.
Yeah.
That was-
And- Right. So we'll just say giggling at somebody. I don't know what. So
Ain't no
by the time
telling.
it ain't no telling.
No
This
telling.
is what we do.
Who's
Yeah.
that diva?
Yeah. So here's the thing with this picture right here. It's on our way from church, going to church and knowing how to wear what we're wearing to church. That's a whole nother show. So, but it's just looking good and feeling good about yourself.
And what I want to point out is that the smoothness of that fit is incredible, and that's all based on undergarments. And I think women are
Yes.
getting away from that for no reason, but those are so important. Look how beautiful and smooth her lines are and her curves are because of the undergarments, and that's
Mhm.
paramount.
Okay. Oh, this was a show recently.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the Panamanian Association's
Yeah.
gala. And this is
Okay.
a young designer in town who's got a new collection out that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
so that was a great shot.
Come on, I want to get to them. Come on, baby, next. I want to get to them. Oh,
Okay.
okay. So, black tie,
Black tie.
black tie.
That's
Yeah.
And yes,
Mhm.
and everything is in place. Again,
Mhm.
we can never go past the garments.
Yes.
The undergarments playing a major
Major
part
role.
in all of this.
Miserable.
Good job, good job. So this is a do right here. This is a photo shoot, women in suits in Charlotte, North Carolina. But it was for me to show her not to be posy, but just relax.
Mhm.
That to just relax and be yourself because she was clueless. But okay, next.
Okay.
This is our favorite move right here, honey. This is what we love doing and having a good time and just enjoying life. And that's what we all should be doing, especially right now today in this world. Oh, this
All
is a
right.
yes.
Ooh.
This is a yes. This is a yes. And this is a yes, a do in so many ways. It's absolutely
It's
gorgeous.
stunning,
It's
stunning.
stunning. It's stunning.
From the hair
Hair.
to the lips to the plunging neckline to the
Yes.
short sleeve to the
And
fit.
let me add something in this, y'all. Like
Yeah.
with her lip, all she needed was like a good lip and a good lash, and she has it. You don't have to have so much of makeup on
Makeup.
to feel that it actually just brings a timeless look. Like it's a
Yes.
classy, elegant look. I love
Yeah.
that on her.
Right. Okay, for him too.
And
It-
again, and I mean, if you take it from the mustard goatee down, everything is well proportion. And
Yeah.
sometimes proportion is the secret, not necessarily the style.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Good job. That's a yes. Woo! I'm telling y'all something. I don't know what I was telling y'all that day, but I got y'all attention. So let's listen and follow instructions, because that's the biggest thing, is to be able to listen and follow the instructions. Because I'm only going to say it one time.
One time.
One time. That's it.
And as the girl who has graced many runways, there are no practices involved.
Right.
You show up, you do what you got to do, and you get on out of there.
Exactly. Oh, okay. Pen and paper. We got it. That's a big, look at that.
You see that
Oh,
booty?
that booty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I wasn't the model then. So
that's
I'm the instructor. That's it.
That's a caboose.
Yes.
Okay.
Next.
Oh, back to the importance of body garments. I mean, look how beautiful that looks. Look at the fit on that. And lemons are 16, so that's a beautiful shade. That's a beautiful shade.
Y'all know I paid him to say that. Next, please. That's a dude. What is it? Okay, it's Linda and Barry. That's a people get set, get ready, because that's who we are, and that's what we be doing. I don't know what to say about this man right here, but he looks good. Looks good.
Oh, that was that photo shoot. I loved it.
Right.
That was really nice.
And we had him from 17 to 80.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it didn't, women is too. So
it
doesn't even matter. And Sugarland.
Sugarland.
Yes. So that's what that's about. And again, we're coaching. Yeah, that's you. Yeah. Anyway, Lord, don't look like him. Just do what he's saying. Do.
Yeah. That's
all right. Good job.
Back to the women.
Yeah, I need to get to some other things. We got some things out there that we need to touch on. This young lady right here is amongst the 80 and older, the wisdom.
What?
Yes, and she ripped it. She ripped
really
it.
Did.
So
she really did.
And she bought stuff to it. Like I say, that's that wisdom. She brought wisdom to the shoot as well. Ooh!
Now these were a pair of shoes we saw at the gala that we went to just this past weekend, and
oh Lord, let me be quiet.
You know, they're do's and don'ts. What is that to you? Is that a do or don't to you?
That's a don't.
Don't. That's a don't.
So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I found them attractive.
They are beautiful shoes.
I love them.
The occasion was not it. And it don't go with the outfit.
Okay, I'm gonna go there.
Okay, that's a don't.
Yeah, okay.
That's a don't. That's the don't.
Definitely not.
Those are the shoes that we were just talking about, the platform shoes. When to wear the platform shoes?
Never.
Okay, then. So when people come in to me with platforms and that thick of a heel, that's an insecurity right there.
Right there. And it looks like you have on a pair of construction boots. I mean, they're too clunky. They're just not fashionable. Now, you know, I've seen some young ladies who wear them and they look cute and it looks cute, but
not that.
I'm going to say no.
Not a black tie. All right.
Another mess. Okay. No undergarments. I don't know where to go with that.
I don't that a mess. Okay, so this is a don't.
That's
a don't. That's a don't. It's all it is a don't.
But that's a do.
That is.
Yes, I would say it.
She's a woman of age with a lot of sophistication. My only flaw for me is that she needed a cocktail bag.
Yeah, that
she got a big old Louis Vuitton, and that's a lovely bag. But if you're going to a meeting, it just occasion. She's beautiful. I would have did more of a choker around the neck, nothing but a hung. The off the shoulder piece is stunning. She looked beautiful. She looked beautiful. Now that's the dude.
Can I say something before you? I was just about to say right quick with the chunky bag. A lot of times women, just because it's a name brand, they feel that that's what they have to flaunt with, and that's not. It takes away from the actual dress when you wear something too big.
She was a 10 that ended up with a 7.5 because of the bag.
Yes.
Yeah. She was a 10 though. You know,
Okay, so
this was my favorite.
This is going to be the last.
This is everything.
I think we should end on this look right here because this was
this girl right here.
Yeah, front and back. Yeah,
just stunning.
Very
I mean,
much
she
Yes.
was beautiful. The right shoes, the right bag, the right fit. It's the
Yes.
perfect, gala attire,
Yes.
and you could do
Yeah.
that for a wedding. You could do that for a gala. You could do that for a night out of town.
Yeah.
She
did
was breathtaking
She
the whole night. I just thought that dress was.
And let me say this too, y'all. Let me add in with no matter how small a woman is, they still need their undergarments,
There you
their
go.
body shaper, because it smooths out her imperfections and then her silhouette. It just
Yeah.
gives her a classy silhouette, and her
Right.
hip, everything just comes to. And the length of the dress. That's how you could tell. It's a floor length gown, and being that it's a floor length gown, you should be able to like see it on the floor or touching at least the surface of the floor,
No, the
not
shoes
to your ankles.
was touching the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, that girl was beautiful, and the
She
back view was sickening.
Yes.
I mean, just amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a 10.
Yes, she
Look at
was.
that back. Look at that.
Yeah,
That's
she
what's
was.
it.
She was absolutely gorgeous.
She was stunning
So
from the word go.
oh hey Linda. Hey Barry. But listen, this have been was it good for you?
It was great for me. All I can request now is a cigarette.
Okay, so listen, we're not leaving. Oh, but it's that time. It's almost that time. And so what we're gonna do? We're gonna leave. We're gonna tell people about the Golden Square podcast.
That's coming up.
That's coming up.
That's coming up.
The Golden Square
Coming in
podcast.
January, the Golden Pod.
The Golden Square
There
podcast.
you go.
See, he don't even know where he's going. So
look
look for the Golden Square podcast.
That's returning. What
January. The new co-host. That be you?
Yeah.
Why am I gonna do this? But anyway,
I'm excited.
It's coming January.
And we're gonna talk about similar stuff, but everything is gonna be based off what we talked about moving forward, is making sure that the inside in this beauty game matches the outside.
Wow. So listen, look, oh wait. Thanks, you guys. The best wishes. Oh, thank you so much, Big. So listen, we are super excited.
We're happy.
We're happy that even Dozell Bonner allowed us
to
come
be a part of his show
in his absence. And like I said, he only told us we had one time, and we're glad that he allowed us to do so.
We're so
and
appreciative.
again, we want them to continue to pray for him,
Mm-hmm.
that he becomes stronger, and knowing that he's returning January the 5th. Do not forget to show up and show out for him and welcome him back. And I know he's excited about coming back. Mm-hmm. He didn't tell me that yet, but he is.
We know it. We know.
So how much more time we have?
Like a minute.
Okay, so what we need to do right now is tell the whole world and all his viewers and all our viewers that Linda Scott and Barry Bonds would love to say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year. So we look forward to seeing them in January.
Yes, in the new year.
The new year.
26 is going to be amazing for not only us, but you all too. Exactly. I guarantee you that. It's just going to be phenomenal.
Just keep the trust and faith in God, and everything will work out. It got to. It got to. So we again thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
And Dozell, please let us come back again one more time. We're gonna be good this time.
We'll be better.
We went good this time.
We were great.
We was on our best behavior. But the next time he allow us to come, you think he'll let us come?
Yeah.
Okay, so next time he allow us to come, we're gonna have such a great blast,
just like we did tonight.
Tonight was awesome, and we look forward to seeing you. We look forward to seeing him, and again, safe holidays, Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas,
Happy New Year. See you soon. Did we get it?